This is a Rogue Rabbit transmission. If you're hearing this, you're not alone in the wasteland. Ash falls like snow on a broken skyline. Steel bones rust in the blood-red twilight. Footsteps echo through the hollow night. Every shadow moves in the corner of sight. Breathing slow through a shattered mess. Heart like thunder under broken glass. Static whispers through the radio band. Hold your ground, make your stand. Wind cuts deep, but we don't bend. Every ending birth revenge. Hear that signal through the storm. We're still alive, we transform. We rise from the ashes, unbroken, unchained. Through fire and follow, through hunger and pain. Signal in the darkness, burning through the flame. Raw, grab it, running. Remember the name. We survive, we endure, we remain. Through the wasteland rain. This is our ground, this is our claim. Raw, running, remember the name. Rust on the rails and ghosts in the street. Every heartbeat, drums retreat. But we don't kneel to the hollow crown. We dig our heels, we hold it down. Sirens long dead, still screaming dreams. Hope flickers in fractured beams. But every spark in the smoke and decay is proof we live another day. Static screams, but we cut through. Every scar writes something true. If the world burns, let it blaze. We were forged in darker days. We rise from the ashes, unbroken, unchained. Through fall, unfollow, through hunger and pain. Signal in the darkness, carving our lane. Roll, grab it, running. Remember the name. We survive, we endure, we remain. Through a wasteland rain. Stand your ground, ignite the flame. Remember the name. If you're lost in the static, follow the sound. If you're buried in silence, we'll drag you out. If the night feels endless, hold your breath. We stare down death, and death blinks first. We rise from the ashes, blood in our veins, still in our spine. We shatter the chains. Signal is burning, breaking the frame. Roll, grab it, we're calling your name. We survive, we remain. Through the smoke, through the flame. Roll, grab it, rains.
Hi, Ghosty. How are you tonight? Let's see. Not gonna do too much tonight, just some base building and gathering of resources over
Travel
here.
along, comrade.
Come on.
That's not so bad.
Wally. I do have a compound. I tend to start out pretty big with things, but it's also I have quite a few hours in this, and I know just how much stuff I need as the game progresses. So, however, this is my first time doing the woe setting, so it is a little bit more difficult than what I'm used to. Hi, Shelby. Welcome in, guys. My way. Hi, Master Gamer. How are you guys tonight? I get stuck on all of the things.
I'd eat this normally.
Come on.
Aphid on the move.
that's always frustrating when they change things. It's always frustrating. It was one of the frustrating things that I dealt with a lot when I played a lot of Dead by Daylight. Go down here and drink this juice drop. Yep, I can agree with that, Ghosty. It's definitely like I I enjoy the difficulty of things. I don't like when it's too easy. Um, so I enjoy it when things are a little bit harder. Um, so much so that when I do decide that I am going to play some Dead by Daylight, I actually don't play with any perks or anything like that. As a personal preference of mine. So yeah, I felt like that. I felt like the new boss was meant to be like a harder end game kind of challenge rather than it be like you load it and you can run over and you can hit it with like a tier 1 weapon. No, ain't that the truth, Shelby? My I walk past my stuff. My first ever playthrough of Resident Evil 4 was quite frustrating because there was no guide. There was no guide for any of it.
Scrabble along, comrade.
And I definitely got stuck on a few parts. Yep. I can definitely agree with that. I don't much see the what do you do? The point in complaining about the way that a game is made when it's made a specific way for a reason. See, that was one of the things that I enjoyed about Grounded 2 when I played it, was just how much more difficult it was than the first Grounded. Because starting out, like, I struggled to adjust to a lot of the changes. It's up over here.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
See, for Grounded, it is very much a case of I enjoy the challenge. That one. I enjoy the challenge. The storyline's great.
At least it's
but
clean.
it's the challenge. The challenge is what pulls me in. Where are you at?
Taking a look around. Right there.
See, Shelby, it depends on what kind of mood I'm in, on what kind of game I play. Like, it's difficult for me because my ADHD makes it hard for me to play games that are too easy. So like, there's got to be some sort of major. That's not what I wanted. Major challenge for me to stay interested. But I don't do a lot of like true simulator games. Like I like to play them if I'm bored and don't have anything else to do. Or I just want something that I can kind of turn my brain off a little bit on. But like, as far as like some of the cozier games, like, I absolutely love Tales from the Shire. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan over here. Like, read the books. I've sat down and read the Silmarillion, like, done all of the things. Stinkbug had better stay over there. But like, Tales from the Shire, like there's literally no combat in that game whatsoever. There's none. It's literally a Hobbit simulator. You run around, you gather food and garden and have dinner parties. It's a Hobbit simulator game, which I absolutely love it. But I've got to be in a very specific like mindset to play it, because it gets boring fast. As for Axel Master Gamer, I have not actually gotten to go up against Axel, because I haven't really gotten to play much of the last two updates. It's just not something that I've gotten a chance to do. I will eventually get around to it, though. I didn't grab everything while I was back in space. Wrong button. Where'd that other set of weed stems go? There they are. So I have not watched any gameplay on Silksong, and there's a very good reason for that. I absolutely loved the first game. It was one that I absolutely enjoyed. I played it on Xbox, and I beat it and like played through it a couple of times, and all of that stuff. But I've not watched any gameplay on Silksong, just simply because I would like to, at some point, get to play it for myself. And when it comes to games that have a little bit of like a storyline to it, or certain kinds of fighting mechanics and things like that, I don't like for it to get spoiled. I very much enjoy the challenge, so I do avoid spoilers and the such on certain things. Like, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, absolutely huge. I have watched no gameplay on The Village or Requiem. Requiem? That feels weird in my mouth. I haven't watched any gameplay on 8 or 9. Just simply because I would like to get to play them. I also have not watched any gameplay on 7. I have played some of 7, but I have not beaten 7.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Yeah, Ghosty, I don't imagine that Hollow Knight would be one that would be in your wheelhouse per se. Not that I don't think that you would not enjoy it. They're fantastic games. They're just not spooky. They have their moments where things take you by surprise, but I wouldn't classify it as spooky. It's the next thing I need.
It's pretty good.
Stop yelling at me. But see, Ghosty, you know who knows a lot of the games that are in your wheelhouse? Me. Used to do a lot of spooky games. Why are you glitching out? That's why you're glitching out.
Hello, powerless ant.
Yeah, that tracks. Shh, Burgle, you're being too loud. Oh.
on the move.
Well, the ants can be annoyed, but that's fine. The ants are annoying. Especially when they somehow keep getting in my base. Okay.
That tastes surprisingly not terrible.
I'm always so paranoid of coming out of the base first thing in the morning. Hi, Blood Mass. No, I'm not muted. I'm not. I'm also not away. Kiddo is off watching Miss Rachel, I think. I'm not sure. He followed Hubby out through the house.
Hello, powerless ant.
How are you tonight, Blood? This game is an absolute blast. I've always enjoyed this game. It was one that I actually got to participate in when this was early access. And now it's full release, and the second one is in early access, and I get to play that one. Although I haven't checked out hardly any of the updates going on with the second one yet. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. I'm sure you are looking forward to that. I know this upcoming week I am not looking forward to any of the week. Hubby is working 5 12-hour shifts the whole week. So his only day off this upcoming cycle of his days off
Those aphids
is
look like they have things to do
Sunday.
and people to see.
So yeah, it's not too horrible. It just means that the week is going to be a longer week for me. Because usually he's off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and then he works a half day on Wednesdays. But this upcoming week, he's working Monday through Friday, and then Saturday he has the day off. Which
Taking a
Saturday
look around.
not close enough. Saturday is actually his birthday, so he thankfully gets to have his birthday off for a change. A damn bird. Thank you. I'm telling you said so. It's definitely, we had originally planned on going and trying to do something, but given the current goals, we will not be going out to do much of anything. And yes, it is grass. Your first base you build out of grass. And then from there you can build out of stems, which is like basically a reinforced base. You can also build out of mushrooms. And I feel like there's one more building material. I think it might be concrete. I don't fully remember. So just the bottoms of them are still, because if you like whack it, it wiggles and gives you a drop of water.
At least it's clean. Ish.
Hello. Sometimes the physics in this game is just wild.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's also the grass most definitely moves a whole bunch, cause like see if I can't get up here and see. Some of the bigger bugs are they move the grass as they move around. So like the giant spiders, the ladybug, the stink bugs, the bombardiers, like those all move the tops of the grass. There's a bumblebee. So a large part of the reason why they're mostly on PC is because, unfortunately, the wonderful creators of one of the console systems makes it incredibly difficult to get your game ported over. Although I do believe that, yeah, because I've specifically looked. I know that this is on PlayStation. But anything that is like early access, you're not going to find it on PlayStation. PlayStation prefers full release games. But it's one of the things that I enjoy about being on PC now is I don't have to worry about a game I want to play coming to the console I'm playing on. So... And when a part gets outdated, I can just buy a replacement part and open my PC and stick that bad boy in. I actually did that not too long ago with my my graphics card. That's my graphics card was old enough that even this game was a struggle to run sometimes. So. Nope, wrong button. I'll let him know you said happy birthday, Ghosty. Yep, next weekend is his birthday, and very quickly followed by our middle kiddo's birthday, and then mine and the youngest's birthday. Our birthdays are they're back to back, literally, because like my birthday is one day and his birthday is the day after. So. It was also the year that I had him was the first birthday that I had actually celebrated with other people than just my younger sister. And I spent the majority of my birthday in labor. which was a blast. Yep, birthday rush. It's actually the same for like my husband's side of the family because like, so funny enough, um, my husband's birthday is next Saturday. Next Sunday is my brother-in-law's birthday. And then Monday is my dad's birthday, and Tuesday is my mom's younger brother's birthday. And then on the 4th is my brother-in-law's birthday, followed by several other members of my husband's family. So the month of May and the end of April was always a wild time.
That's not so bad.
Okay. My mouse just like turned off on me for a second. And evidently my mouse is going to do wonky stuff tonight. Mm. That was weird. Why are you giving me a reflection? Because you're out of range of the. Oh, it's still in my inventory.
Hey, no one likes a nosy neighbor.
Works better if I use a weapon instead of my axe. It's alright. There we go. Rude. Think. Watch buttons. Come on. Okay.
That tastes surprisingly not terrible. The mouse like keeps turning off. I'm not chasing them.
You know what? That'd probably help. Forgot I switched mutations earlier.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
It's probably how I
Hey,
damaged
no one
that
likes a
earlier.
nosy neighbor. Peeping makes me peep the new one.
Okay. I was gonna take some of those weed stems back with me, but it's getting dark, and this is not a good neighborhood to be outside in the dark. Does that window look weird?
I'd eat this normally. At least it's clean. Ish.
Hey, on site. What's going on? Oh, welcome in. I hope you're having a good night. Did you have a good day today? Oh, I forgot to fill my canteen. What's going on up in the house? That's probably everything got shifted. Wait, that should do a little bit.
Aphid on the move.
Good. I'm glad it was a good day. We're not doing anything too exciting tonight. It's just me, so we're just doing some building. Uh, just trying to keep myself with my current schedule. Yeah, everything's been pretty good today. The kids have been pretty okay. Minus the one kiddo not wanting to clean his room. Which, I mean, I get. I didn't like cleaning my room as a kid. But it is very much a case of I don't want to clean it for him, because then he won't ever learn to keep it clean himself. Especially in the sense that he dragged every single one of his toys out and stacked it against the back of his door while his door was closed. So
It's not so bad.
Now I know. Oops. Ooh. Oh, yeah. There you are.
Hello, powerless ant.
Yeah, you gotta come closer than that if you want to hit me, buddy. Come on, don't de-aggro. There you are. Nope. Ooh. You hit my leaf that time. There you are. Nope. Da-da. Ooh, how did you hit me? Ouch. Ooh. Ooh, you're gaining on me. Ouch. Do-do-do-do. There it is. Don't have any bombs yet. What did you message me about? Where did it go? There it goes.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Yeah, I know I'm starving. Where's the... Ooh, wait a minute. You didn't see me. Oh. Evidently I don't have any food on me. I'm gonna move this up closer to this over here. No, I do have food.
It's pretty good.
Just in a weird spot. So Nala, to respond to your message, if you give me a day and a time, or at the most like maybe a 45-minute heads up, I am definitely down to play that one. I won't stream it, but I will play it. I have no problem playing with somebody who is streaming it. I absolutely love that game. I know most of us are doing pretty good. And yeah, I can agree with Ghosty. I don't feel like I see you very often anymore. I definitely get the struggle between work and general leisure time. is definitely a balance that I struggled with in the past. And it's I don't get paid for this yet. It is definitely something that I get to do because I am not working. Just like my family gets to come home and have like great fresh cooked meals instead of whatever I have the energy to manage to slap together. Yeah, give me a day and a time, and I'll see if I can make it work. I know Thursday evenings I usually play something with Queen, and then Friday evening I am with Onsite Hershey and Mar, doing some PUBG, and then Saturday mornings I stream, but it is super early, and then I don't do anything later in the day. And then Sunday evening I play with Queen and Shay. So those are about the only days that I've got anything like the hardcore scheduled for.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Oh boy. Nope, I do have to drop those.
At least it's clean. Ish.
Thursday through Saturday. Well, I hope so. If you want to set it up for Saturday night, I could definitely make that one. Because Saturday nights, Sunday nights, Monday nights, and Tuesday nights, I can usually go pretty late my time. Because if I remember right, I think you're about 3 hours behind me. Since I'm on Eastern Standard Time. But those are the days that like I can stay up a lot later than usual. I mean, I can stay up late just about any time. It's just I don't have backup in case I oversleep. Because I've got a kiddo that goes to school Monday through Friday. Although we are in the last 30 days of school. So summer break is coming up real quick. Ooh, a 2.5 hour commute, Noah? I hope the pay's at least worth it. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I've done like an hour and a half commute for a decently paying job. But yeah, school super flew by, like ridiculously fast, and I'm not ready for it. It means my kiddo is going from kindergarten to first grade. Oh, okay, so it accounts for the time there and back. Okay, so I mean, I've done that commute. Admittedly, not for nearly as much as what I should have been paid for the job, but because I unfortunately was the lowest paid employee at that place. And I made barely $14, if it says anything. So. Oh, wait, I know what I need to use for this over here. So with that, it was also because I didn't have any experience in that field. Because that was actually how I got into working AOD jobs. Gas prices are a killer. But yeah, I started off with no experience in the position that I was working. Didn't have any of the certifications or anything like that starting out. So, and then once I did get the certifications and everything, I did not get any kind of raise. Which was wild because on most weeks, despite the fact that it was supposed to be a very, very like hardcore cutoff at 40 hours, I was working like 50, 55 hours a week, if not more. And I was regularly picking up extra shifts and covering shifts and staying late and coming in early, like all of the things. They didn't want to give me a raise. And then I got a position with a different mental health facility, and got myself a nice juicy raise of like almost $13 from what I was getting paid. Although the hours were not at all steady. They were quite sporadic, and we only got paid for time spent with actual clients. So I didn't last very long, and then I took like a $9 pay cut to work someplace else that had more steady hours. And I was there for a while. There for a good while. But I worked with people who were fresh in recovery, and between the first job and the third job, that position I worked primarily with kids. I worked particularly with kids who had like autism and ADHD and things like that. It very much was a lot to juggle because with the kind of positions that I've worked for the last few years, it's a combination of case management, social work, and being a counselor's assistant. So I had all of the tools and all of the things, and I had all of the resources, and it was a lot to juggle. It was a lot to manage. And then having a fresh baby on top of it was a lot. It was a whole lot.
Hey, Aunt. What's the news?
And then working in a position where nobody wanted to enforce the boundaries or the rules that, like, hey, if you've got a problem with your bills, like, talk to your case manager, talk to the social worker, like, get some assistance for that. Nope. Nope, they would just help and then complain that they were doing something outside of their own scope of support. And I eventually got tired of it, and my mom got really sick. So I was like, yeah, I'm done. I don't actually have to work because thankfully my husband makes enough that I am able to be a stay-at-home mom. So. But it was definitely, it was a lot. Social workers are underpaid, overworked, and have a client list that is ridiculously large. So if you know anybody who's a social worker, give them a high five, tell them they need a raise, and that they are worth their weight in gold, if not more. It is definitely a tough one. There is. There you are. You're not gonna work right there. Are you gonna work right here?
That tastes surprisingly not terrible.
What time is it? 18:20.
Ugh.
I don't have any bleed. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, wait a minute. Please stop spinning.
That's not so bad. I'd eat this normally.
Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Fingers are moving faster than my brain. Thank you, Ghosty. That's exactly what I was looking for right there. You stay over there, water spider. Oh, I must not have collected my my boatman right here. Collected the air bubble. Oh, I probably should have peeped those.
Let's see what we can find.
about that.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Oh. Hey, Victus. Thank you for the raid. Hi, Nancy. How are you guys tonight? I've got as everything is there we go.
Motion on the radar. Dust storm incoming.
Boo. YouTube is awful sometimes. But thank you for sticking around for the little bit that it made you wait before you could message. Are you feeling any better, Nancy?
It's pretty good.
only going to go for a wee bit longer. And then I am going to call it a night. It is still technically a school game.
Hello, powerless ant.
Thank you, Nancy. Thursday nights are one of my later streams, but I don't go too late with it because I've got a kiddo that goes to school and I've got to make sure he gets on the bus.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Hi, Oxka. How are you? Nope, you're good. Definitely get what you gotta get done. It's appreciated that you're here. There we go. Yep, exactly. You are fine.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Where is... I know it's here somewhere. Oh. Yeah, being on the road definitely can be tiresome. Hopefully you made it to where you're heading safe. And it's always a pleasure when you pop by, when any of you guys pop by. And even if you pop by just long enough to say hi and hit the like button. Keep making myself paranoid. I'm too close to that stink bug. It's right over there. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to pop over because I didn't get the notification that Victus had even gone live until after I had went live. My notifications are always all messed up. Oh, I'm glad that you guys got in too, Victus. Yeah, see? YouTube be doing YouTube things. I'll probably get a notification on YouTube tomorrow morning that Victus went live. Because the notification that I got was actually Discord. Because Lordfish posted that you were live. But my Discord notifications are always janky. It's not a reliable. Hey, I get that, Victus, because that's what I started off doing, the one stream a week, and I have started streaming more. Currently sitting at 4 days out of the week. Mostly because the other days are a bit more on the chaotic side.
Hey, no one likes a nosy neighbor.
Which, actually, Victus, one of the games that you've actually asked me about in the past, I'm getting ready to start it back up. Because I really want to get through it. Hi, DMZR, how are you? Ooh, that was really close.
At least it's clean. Ish.
What is your bot? Which bot are you using, Victus? Dang it. I hit the cancel button. That's fair. I thought I could get it over the fence, I guess not. Thanks, Ghosty. Broomy ended up killing you. Are you guys doing Daisy? Yeah. Broomy's definitely a riot. Just drop those there. Get out of me. Oh, I don't know too much about ping cord. So it's not one that I've messed around too much with. But it's a lot of the stuff in my Discord I didn't even set up myself. Because I fixed a bunch of stuff in Michelle's Discord, and then I just continued to sit and look at mine, and I'm like, I don't even know what I want to do with this. I don't want to mess with it. So, and someone was nice enough to put in a little bit of work, and I've got to go through and fix a few things and change some stuff, but overall it's not too bad. I meant to drop those. Actually, there. Yeah, that sounds about right, Nancy. It's a man thing. They'll admit that they need to listen to us, and then they don't. It's a man thing. It's a coming along. Discord is a mystery for most of us. And with Discord, it is one of those ones that the more you get around in it and mess around and play with it, the more it makes sense. Oh. But it's like a lot of my Discord stuff is it's set up nice enough. There are just a few, there we go, a few tweaks that I'd like to make. Not anything too major or anything like that. See, Ghost, you can tell Queen I did in fact get a Discord command put up. It was one of the ones that I forgot to do. Well, I didn't let it go through all the way. There we go. Do. Oh, none of that stuff's done yet. Hmm. Thank you, Victus. And thank you for that too. DMZR is great. I'm out of stamina. Aha, there you are.
Taking a look, I've got a new one here.
And I need to go up. Ooh, I might not make it. Ooh, it's gonna be so close. Ooh. No, I would miss the jump. Okay, Asuka. You enjoy your food. And yeah, Victus, that's the way to do it. Like figure out who knows what program's the best and ask for help, and it works out really great. Because it's with Discord, a lot of what I learned either on my own by messing around, or I actually asked Queen for help. But Queen is a fantastic human being. So that's interesting that is already half gone. Let's do. Yeah, DMZR also knows a lot. Um, oh my god. What parts? That goes down here. Poster that. Oh. It's actually cooked.
I'd eat this normally.
Stones. There we go. Yeah, Victus, you definitely do have an knack for streaming. Because it's anytime that I do see you're live, even if I don't come in and chat, I'm usually there. So long as my notifications aren't doing wonky things. Notifications to my phone don't always work the way that I want them to. But all right, guys, it is almost 10:30, and I need to head to bed. So I'm going to let this run through the night cycle. I'm going to feed and water myself, and then I am going to end stream. As soon as I remember what I'm doing here.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water
Water.
is.
And then alrighty, guys. Notifications are bad. Hugs and love back to you, Nancy, you and Victus both. Hopefully you guys stay safe out there on the roads, because it definitely has been wild every time that I have been out and about. Not that that happens very much. I don't drive myself very far. But listen, I love me the Mothman. He's my neighbor. He's my neighbor. But yeah, you guys have a nice night. Let's see. Yep, nope, you didn't miss all of the streams. And my system's gonna do some wonky stuff here for a second. There we go. And then I'm pretty sure. Yep. We've got Mar live, so why don't you guys go over and watch a little bit of Mar. And when you guys get there, we'll go with that. All right, you guys. It's been a fantastic night. Y'all enjoy. Have a nice night. And I'll talk to some of you guys tomorrow night.
Transmission winding down. Mission status complete. Bunker secure. The smoke drifts slow across the plain. Ash falls soft like silver rain. Spent casings cool on concrete floors. No more pounding at the doors. Through every fight, through every flame, you stood beside the rabbit's nest.